I just think that's the law. That's the law. Hi beautiful, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine, and that is blush. Also, let me say in advance, please don't mind if there's a lot of noise going around in the background. It's the middle of the day, there's people moving around in my apartment, there's traffic outside, so I'm so sorry about that. I feel like there's always noise around me when I sit down to film. So if you would like to see and hear about my favorite blushes for dark skin, please keep on watching. Okay, we're first going to start with all of my current favorite blushes, and these are the Blush Rouge palettes from Juvia's Place. There are currently 6 palettes in the collection and I'm obsessed with literally every single one of them. So here is volume 1. This is a beautiful palette. It has this like deep plum purple on the top and then this like dark burnt orange on the bottom, and it is gorgeous. This is the perfect blush palette for fall if you're looking for one. And then here is volume 2. It has this beautiful orangey red shade on the top and then this light pink on the bottom. These remind me of some of the blushes in the Juvia's Place Saharan blush palettes, if you've seen those, but these shades are also gorgeous. Next is volume 3. This is perfect for the dark skin girls. All of these are perfect for the dark skin girls, but this has like a beautiful deep dark red on the top and then this berry toned pink on the bottom. All of these look so good on literally any complexion. Next is the Viral of volume 4. I've seen so many videos all over the internet about this blush and believe the hype. This blush is absolutely stunning. This is my current, or this is one of the current ones that I've been using lately. It's the one that I'm actually wearing today and it is so beautiful. I have never been a big pink blush girl. Of course I know pink looks good on me, but I never would have been drawn towards something like this, but you see how good it looks on me. You see how good it looks. Next is another favorite. This is volume 5. I believe this is the first one that I tried out of these blush palettes, and it is the beautiful orange. This is a beautiful true orange and then a lighter orange on the bottom. This is perfect for mid-tone blushing where you apply this on your cheekbones, then use this shade to blend the shade into your under eye. Chef's kiss. I absolutely love this palette. Of course you can wear any blush shade at any point of the year, but this one was definitely one of my summer blushes. I'm sorry, this orange one was volume 6. This is volume 5. I believe this is one of the newest shades that they just came out with. Come on, you see this hot pink? You see it. I like to call this volume 3's warmer sister because as you can see, this is more cool toned and this is more warm toned. I have a neutral complexion, so I think both of these look good on me, but if you're more cool toned, I recommend this one, and then if you're more warm toned, I recommend this one. If you're neutral like myself, you can use either. All of these blushes are so pigmented and so affordable, and they will literally last you forever. I've been using at least one of these like every single day and I've not even come close to hitting pan. Next is one pretty new to my collection. This is the Rem Beauty Cheek and Lipstick in the shade Leading Lady. It is this beautiful orange toned warm red shade and it is the perfect cream blush if you need it. It is so pigmented and flatters my skin tone so well. I know the dark skin girls are gonna love this. It's also so creamy and easy to blend. Similarly to that, we have the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grateful. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time. I've been using it for so long and I've barely even gotten through it because arguably this is the most pigmented blush in the world. I can swatch this one on the back of my hand as well. I would never use this much on one of my cheeks because it really is that pigmented. A lot of people are like, oh, only 1 dot. Since I like so much blush, I usually use 2 dots, and that's not even that much anyway. This blush is so pigmented. It blends like an absolute dream. It's perfect for no makeup looks, for heavy makeup looks. I really like to apply this before I set my face with powder, and then I will set over top of it with a powder blush that is a similar shade, Chef's Kiss, and will literally last you all day. The next blush that I have is one that is quite new to my collection. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's Vibrant. I've recently become more of a pink blush girl and I just think This blush palette is absolutely stunning. It comes with the cream blush on the top and then the powder blush on the bottom. This is a beautiful warm toned pink blush, which I just think is gorgeous and beautiful. Patrick's how you did that. She is vibrant. She is. Next I have two blushes from Nars. Now if you've been watching me for a minute, you already know which one is coming. Exhibit A. This blush, we go way back. We go way back. We have a lot of history. We have a lot of love for each other. We've been through a lot together. This blush has never done me wrong. Never. I've had this blush for so long, and you see how I've never hit pan? Never. She never hit pan. This is a beautiful red coral blush that is perfect for dark-skinned girls. I personally believe every single dark-skinned girl needs this blush. I just think that's the law. That's the law. Every dark-skinned girl needs this blush. It just complements the skin so well. I think it's perfect for literally any time of year. But I wore this a lot during the summer because it's just so warm and so beautiful. Now this next one is pretty new to my collection. This is in the shade Aroused. As it is now the fall time, I'm being drawn towards more purple blushes, and I think this one is Gorgiana. This is the shade Aroused. It is this beautiful warm berry purple shade, and it complements dark skin so well. If you have dark skin, you need to try purple blush. If you haven't already, don't be afraid. I know it's scary. I know purple blush may look a little bit intimidating, but I don't think this one is too intimidating. If you're just getting into it, I really recommend this one. Next I have two blushes from Colourpop. I actually have an extensive range of Colourpop blushes that I love, but I'm only going to show you two today because only two of the ones that I own, that I actually use very often and recommend, are still being sold. Like most of the ones that I have that I would want to show you are discontinued, sadly, and I don't want to show you ones that you would miss out on. I don't want to put that in your face, okay? So I'm only going to show you two today. Now this first one is the pressed powder blush in the shade Text Me. I believe this blush collection is one of their best selling ones, and why they probably haven't discontinued it, because I know people absolutely love the heart-shaped blushes. This one is this gorgeous hot pink shade. Hot pink is so beautiful in dark skin. Like hot pinks and reds, almost any color honestly looks so beautiful on our skin. I believe this warm hot pink is stunning. This next one is an old favorite of mine. This is the Hello Kitty pressed powder blush in the shade Aloha Honey. And if you have been watching me for a while, I'm sure you saw me review this along with the other products in the Hello Kitty collection, but it's this gorgeous coral. I believe it's more on the, I can't really tell. Is it more on the orange side or the red side? And I've been using it for quite a while now. I can see a little bit of like the brush indentations in it, but I have not hit pan, and it lasts forever and it is so pigmented. Next I have two blushes from e.l.f. to show you, and these are the putty blushes. This first one is in the shade Fiji, which is another, yes, another red blush. I believe this one is quite coral as well. It's a warm toned red blush. You know the drill by now. This shade looks so beautiful on dark skin. This one has amazing formula. It is a cream blush pretty much, and I love to use the e.l.f. putty blush brush. That's a tongue twister. I love to use the putty blush brush to apply this. It blends like a dream. It applies so well on bare skin if you want like a no makeup look, which I don't usually go for. As you know, sometimes I do, sometimes. If I just want a little blush and concealer, this is definitely a blush that I would reach for. This one is in the shade Caribbean, and it is this beautiful, warm, berry toned purple blush. Is it purple? I would say that it's purple. Not too purple though. So again, if you are a little bit afraid of trying a purple blush, I would try this one. It is so beautiful. Speaking of cream blushes, I have two from Fenty to show you. This first one is an old favorite of mine. I believe this is one of the first cream blushes that I ever purchased, and she's very well loved. This is in the shade Daiquiri Dip. It is this beautiful warm red shade. It looks crazy, so I'm not going to hold it up for too long, but that blush is absolutely stunning. It blends like a dream. That is a core requirement for me if I'm going to be using a cream blush. It has to blend well. The next one that I have is newer to my collection. This is in the shade Strawberry Drip, and she's been used but not as well loved as Daiquiri Dip yet. And it looks quite similar, but I would say this one comes off a little bit more pink, and it is beautiful. This next product that I have is actually a blush palette. This is the One Size Cheek Clapper in the shade Firestarter. My jaw dropped when I saw this. This is a cream blush on the top, okay, powder blush in the middle, yeah, and a highlighter on the bottom. Are you kidding? What else could you need? Cream blush first, set it with the powder blush, finish off with the highlighter. Are you kidding me? This is so smart. Patrick, you did that. Patrick Starry, you absolutely did that. I love, love, love this blush palette. And I love how it has this cover over the cream blush so that it doesn't get everywhere. This shade is to die for. This is another one that I think if you have dark skin, you need to try this. You need to try it. It has literally everything you need as well. And it's beautiful and so pigmented. I've used this quite a number of times now, and again, have not hit pan because that's how pigmented it is. Now we've made our way to the last blush. I have two of them here, and these are from Artist Couture. These are the, oops, I was holding them weird. These are the Love Sprung face palettes. These palettes actually have two blushes and a highlighter in them, which I love. I'm not a big face palette girl, but if a good face palette to me, I don't really like to use the ones that have like, oh, blush, bronzer, highlight. Like, I like to use the ones that just have blushes and highlights in them usually. And these are two powder blushes and a highlight. This is number 6. This is palette number 6. It has this beautiful light purple and light pink, and then a nice highlight in the middle. And then this is number 7, which I think people will like a little bit more. It's a little bit richer, a little deeper. It has a deeper purple here, and then this like salmony pink. I wouldn't say it's pink. I would say it's like this salmony brown orange color, and it's gorgeous. This is another perfect blush palette for the fall time because you have your purple, you have your brown orange, and then you have your beautiful highlight in the middle. And those are all of the blushes that I have to show you today. If you think I missed any, please leave me recommendations in the comments. Blush is one of my favorite makeup products and one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine because I really just think it adds another level of glam to your makeup look. It just adds so much. I know there was a time where many dark-skinned girls thought they couldn't wear blush, that it would make them look like a clown, that it wasn't flattering to their skin tone, so I'm so glad that a lot of dark-skinned girls are embracing blush now. And if you think that you can't wear blush, listen to me. Look me in my eyes. You can. Just find one that you like, one that flatters your undertone and your complexion, and I promise you'll love it. It just adds so much to your makeup look. If you end up getting any of these blushes, please let me know. And if you already have some of them, please let me know as well. And if you like it, if you have any blush recommendations for me, leave them down in the comments along with anything else. Please make sure to give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to also turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss another video from me. And make sure to also follow me on all my social medias. They will be linked down below, along with all the links to every single one of the blushes that I mentioned. Thank you all so much once again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!